Yes, many of India's 1.3 billion citizens have been left jobless and hungry. As the BBC's Nikhil Inamdar now reports from Delhi, tens of thousands of migrant labourers have been forced to walk hundreds of kilometres from their cities to their villages of origin.
Well, it's been a fairly chaotic 72 hours here in India, because even as most of the country is in the grips of an unprecedented 21-day lockdown, literally hundreds of thousands of migrant workers across the country have begun journeys on foot to reach their villages as the economic cost of this curfew begins to take its toll, particularly on contract workers and on daily wage laborers. Now, we've seen dramatic pictures of men, women, children, old, young, literally walking 400, 500, 600 kilometers to reach their villages. India has about 100 million internal migrants, and quite contrary to the intentions of this 21-day lockdown, several federal governments have now had to actually make arrangements to ferry them from one place to another. Evidently, the gravity of this crisis has now become apparent to the government as well, because the Prime Minister, in an address to the country, actually apologized to the poor, but said that he didn't have much of a choice. Now, while the government has expanded food and social security cover, there is mounting criticism about why it didn't preempt a situation like this before announcing a lockdown with just 4 hours notice. India has about 1,000 coronavirus cases tested positive, but as many of these migrants go back to their villages in rural India, there's a fear that some of them could be carrying a strain along with them. Of course, there's been a directive now issued by the centre to the states saying that they should be quarantined for 14 days. But given the scale and the numbers that we're speaking about, it really remains to be seen how successfully that can be carried out.